This morning on The Dish, Chef Ludo Lefebvre. Born in Burgundy, he was just 14 when he started his culinary training, working with some of France's greatest chefs.
In the 90s, he brought his skills to Los Angeles, taking the helm at the famed L'Orangerie. Then came the creative concepts he's become famous for. He pioneered the pop-up with his Ludo Bites. He's thrilled fans of the French bistro with Le Petit Trois and Trois, and even won the hearts of fried chicken lovers with Ludo Bird. Ludo Lefebvre, welcome to The Dish.
Bonjour.
Good
How are you?
morning.
Thank you so much for being here. Let's talk about this remarkable table.
So here you have it's like you are in the French bistro, okay, almost like in Paris, okay. So here,
I wish.
You wish?
No, it's close.
Well, New York is great too. Come on. So here we have a lobster thermidor, okay, very classic dish. Yes. You cook your lobster, put with a white sauce like a bechamel and cheese, put everything together. Put back in the shell, bake it with breadcrumbs, that's it. Lobster thermidor.
Smells magnificent.
Yeah, here you have some mussel stew, okay? Just mussel with shallot, white wine, cream, of course, is French, you know, salt and lemon and piment d'Espelette. Here we have a ratatouille, you know, from a little dish from south of France. Okay, a lot of vegetable. It's like a vegetable stew. Here we have a little bit of a macédoine de légumes, okay, with no butter, just so you know. Surprising for French food.
No butter,
no
wow.
butter. Here, one of my favorite things, it's a Grey Goose espresso martini.
Well,
I'm surprised you didn't start here, Anthony.
It's a good substitution if you don't want any dessert.
And
it's less calories.
It looks like a dessert.
Yeah.
It does, you know. And I love this Grey Goose cocktail. You know, it's like a substitution with dessert. If you don't want to dessert, you can have a little bit of an espresso martini, and it's less calorie.
A little bit lighter for everyone.
Lighter.
You're somebody who you grew up around food. You grew up in kitchens. Your mom even nicknamed you the garbage disposal.
Yeah. When I was a kid, I was eating a lot. I love to eat, and I think that's for that I become a chef. You know, love to spend time with my grandma in the kitchen, love to eat, love to get dirty in the kitchen. I just love it. I just feel the food. You know, my son is like me too. Now Luca is 6 years old and exactly like me. He eat a lot. Garbage disposal.
Your father, for your first job, your father took you, I think it was close to your first job, to Maxime's.
Yeah.
And said, give him the worst job possible.
Yeah, I was 13 years old, and I was a very bad student, okay, like little French revolution at school. And my father was tired of me to get kicked out of school. So he said, you know what, now what you want to do? You want to be, you have three solutions. You can be a hairdresser, you can learn a job with be a hairdresser, mechanician, you know, fixing car, or be a cook. I decided to be a cook because I love to eat, and that's it. Yeah. But for make sure I love it, he put me to work in the restaurant. He was a friend of him.
And he thought you were going to hate it.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, take Ludo with you and make him peel potato, clean the floor, the dishes, all these things. But I just love it. I love it, the smell, the sound of the kitchen. I just love the energy in the kitchen. You know, I love it.
And I mean, you go from washing dishes to then working with some of the best chefs in France, and then somehow end up in California.
What?
Why?
Why California? Yeah, I trained with all the Michelin star restaurant in France, very classic French food, you know, and I decided to go to California.
Did you know anything about California?
I didn't know nothing. I was not speaking English. I mean, you know,
you described yourself as a culinary gypsy.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm just travel around, you know, and I was like a gypsy before, and now I'm settled in LA. But I come 20 years ago. Why in LA? Because I was watching a lot of TV shows, you know. Like my favorite one was Dallas. Love Dallas. Every Saturday night, my grandma, 10:30, I watch Dallas. I know everything about Dallas. GR, all these things, I love it. You know, it was pretty amazing, that guy, seriously. But, you know, I grew up around food, you know, all my life. You know, that was really the culture of France. And I moved here 20 years ago. I was a young chef, but now I'm really like just focus on French food, you know, the food where I'm from, and try to tell a story, try to talk about my culture in France, and try to give up here in America, because I really love this country. And this country changed so much. You know, people love food now. You know, in America, it's amazing.
It has changed a lot since you first got here, too.
And I was lucky. I went to LA, and LA was for me when I moved here 20 years ago. It was like a revolution for me because there's so many different cultures in LA. Yeah. Asian, Mexican,
and
you know, European.
And still everywhere.
It was just,
I'm going to have you sign our dish, and as you do, I'll ask you if you could have a meal with anyone, past or present, who would it be?
My hero, I love Napoleon.
Napoleon. That's a great choice.
Would you serve Napoleons to Napoleon?
I don't know. I mean, I read all the book about him. I just love it. I don't know why, guy. I don't know. I love Napoleon. You know, I know it. He did so much for France. You know.
Chef Ludo Lefebvre, thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
And for more on Ludo and the dish, you can head to our website at cbsthismorning.com.